Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio. Today we have Hive Fleet Titan versus the new Adeptus Mechanicus. So thank you very much to Games Workshop for sending us the Adeptus Mechanicus new codex for free. We do have to say this now. It's part of the rules. So yeah, it's always sent up for free for us to review before it actually comes out. Sadly, due to Brexit, COVID and all those excuses, host is a bit more delayed. So we've just got it a couple of days ago. Chris has been reading up, studying the book as much as possible, and here we are today.
It's a headache.
It is a headache.
There's so many new things.
We could talk about that straight away a bit. It's a very complicated codex to start straight away. So if you're new to 9th edition or Warhammer, it's not a codex to get stuck in straight away. It's very complicated. There's a lot of little rules, but I think that once you get to play it a couple of times, it all will get much clearer.
I've got my cheat sheets. I think I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. If there's someone that has to play a codex like that, it is Chris. Like, if me and DC play that, we'll probably get like 100 things wrong. Anyway, for today, we're playing 2,000 points. We're playing Surround and Destroy mission. And we're playing on this epic Cities of Death battlefield. So a lot of obscuring cover, a quite competitive feel to it as well. We've angled the ruins as well, as you can see now on screen, for there to be less firing ranges, especially as both of these armies for today, even if though I'm playing Tyranids, are shooting armies. So yeah, that's the battlefield. Amazing terrain, and amazing mats. Now we're gonna go straight onto lists. We're gonna go with the NIDs and then talk a bit more about the Adeptus Mechanicus. Obviously, we're here to do a battle reports and not basically talk about a lot about the codex. So if we can and there's time, we'll probably do a review with Chris, maybe on one of my sit downs on the website, and we'll go a bit more and dive into that for a full review. So for today, I've brought Hive Fleet Kronos. So what does that do, you say? That rerolls once to hit if the unit does not move that turn. Really good again when you've built a list which is basically more shooting than close combat. Okay, so for my 3 HQs for today, starting off, we've got the Swarm Lords. A lot of people don't rate it for competitive play, but I think for this list specifically, it will do very, very well. This is a list that I've been building for a very long time, and it is working really, really well. I think it's quite competitive, to tell you the truth, and I have bought this competitive list because it is a new codex, and we always like to see how good the codex is. So for my Swarm Lord, he is not my Warlord, but he does have obviously his psychic powers. He has gone for Onslaughts, and he has gone for Catalyst. Okay, moving on to the 2 Brood Lords for today. We're going to start with the Warlord for today, which is the one on the pile of skulls. He has the Resonance Barb for his free relic. So he basically can cast an extra psychic power, and I think gets, no, I don't think, he gets +1 to cast as well. Nothing else on him, and no Warlord trait on him, because I have given another unit a, what is it called again?
Adaptive Biology, is it?
No, Adaptive Physiology.
I was close.
Nearly. So that's an upgrade, which I've given to the side Herodule, and we'll go into him later on. So no Warlord trait for him. And then we move on to the next Brood Lord, and he's standard Brood Lord, and he has Catalyst. Now I've forgotten, he has Symbio Storm, which is the Kronos. So my Warlord has the Symbio Storm psychic power, which is the Kronos specific, exploding on 6s. Really good with exocrines, as they get +1 to hits if they don't move, meaning they're exploding on 5s and 6s.
Nice.
Okay, that's my 3 HQs. We move on to the troop choices. 1 unit of Genestealers. It's really weird to actually say 1 unit of Genestealers, because this list, the Studio Hive Fleet Titan, has only had Genestealers for troops for a very, very long time. We've also had a couple of these, what are they called? Termagons. Yeah, I always get them up with the Homogons. So a unit of 19 actually. My OCD is killing me because I don't have 20, I have 19, but due to points I couldn't do that. So they have a role for this list.
Bring the 20th one and just drop him.
No, I prefer having 19 and Herodule. Okay, again, another troop choice again is the Termagons, a unit of 10 Termagons.
You have to check the name again.
Yes, I did. A unit of 10 Termagons. And then newly painted by Siege Studios, thank you very much to our sponsors. We've got 4 units of warriors. Each of the units have an upgraded bio weapon to a venom cannon.
Yeah.
And really good. Strength 8, -2, damage D3, D3 shots, blast.
Yeah.
Good, especially with Cronus, rerolling ones.
And they've all got Cycling Talons and Death Spitters, is it?
And Death Spitters, is it?
No, Devourers.
Devourers, yeah. Devourers, yeah, the stock.
I'm rusty in my
loadouts.
nids.
Yeah, but it's still better than me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the troops. We move on to elite choices. We've got 1 unit of Hive Guard. I normally run them as 5. I'm running them as 6 to get as much out of them as possible. Very good. I always say best unit in the Codex.
Yeah.
And then we move on to the 3 heavy supports for today. We've got 2 Exocrines. No upgrades on them. Again, no, what do I call it again? Adaptive physiology of them, which I normally give them some 5-up invulnerable saves. I haven't.
Yeah.
The free upgrade for that, as I stated before, goes on the Scythed Herodule. And I've given it the Dermic Symbiosis. So he's got a 5-up invulnerable save now. And he also doubles the amount of wounds for the table, damage table. So really good, and he's a monster in combat. He also has a really good gun as well, so I'm really happy for him to be in the list. Now, I've spent 1 CP to give the Gene Stealers an adaptive physiology. So I normally always give it to the big monsters, and I always forget I can give it to the smaller units. So what I've given them is adrenal webs. What that does is when they consolidate, instead of consolidating in 3 inches, they're consolidating 2d6. So really good for grabbing those objectives last minute, or moving on to and tapping into other enemy units. And yeah, that's my list. Hive Fleet Kronos, as I stated, and yeah, let's go and check out what you have.
So we are running Mars.
Yep.
So obviously the new trait is now I get to reroll 1 hit roll per unit.
Yep. And
Scutari also get the Canticles of the Dominus.
Okay.
So it means everything in my list has the Canticles.
Okay.
Which is less things for me to remember.
Nice.
So yeah, running just a battalion today. We are, I think, 1995 points because I had to make some changes due to weapon upgrades, but it's close enough.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So we got Belisarius Cawl as the Warlord today, mostly because I just want to bring him.
Yeah.
Well, you got to bring him.
You have to.
And I couldn't be bothered to remember different Warlord trait. And his one's easy.
Okay.
So his is Masterwork Bionics,
okay,
which gives him a 4+ invulnerable save.
Nice.
And Duty Eternal, so -1 damage against him.
Nice. Okay.
So he's still 8 wounds, so you can't target him, but it's
good. If you get in combat and stuff,
exactly.
It's pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've got a Tech Priest Dominus.
Okay.
And a Tech Priest Enginseer as well in the HQs. I can't remember what guns the Dominus has different, but the lists are down below. So
yeah, the list and the description. If you want to skip this part, which you shouldn't, because it's a nice part. You see all the pictures and all the nice pictures.
Yeah. You can see Pardo's face. You want to see that again?
Exactly. I'm behind the camera, so the lists are in the description anyway.
Yeah. So troops, I have many troops.
Yes.
I've got 2 units of 3 destroyers with the plasma.
Okay.
I've got 2 units of 5 Vanguard, each with a plasma Culverin in it.
Okay.
1 unit has the Omnispecs, so they ignore light cover for a unit.
Okay.
And the other unit has the Champion, who has a Power Sword and a Arc Pistol, I believe that is.
Okay. So
again,
yeah, basically down to Wizard. We're really strict with that rule here in the studio, so we upgrade anything that they have. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, because there's much better options for them, but we don't have the models. So hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. I've got a unit of 10 Rangers.
Okay.
Champion has a Taser Goad and a Phosphor Blaster pistol.
Okay.
There's a Plasma Culverin in there as well. There's a I can't remember.
What is it? A sniper?
The sniper.
Yeah. The sniper.
It's a really long word. It's like Transarchibus.
Just say the sniper.
I think it's Transarchibus.
Okay.
I'm going with that. So yeah, that's my troops. So hopefully get across the board.
And we see a bit of all the troops really, because that's the 3 different types of troops, right?
No, there's another type of destroyer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called actually.
Yeah.
Whatever.
At least we see 3 of the 4. Yeah. So.
Into the elites.
Okay.
I have 2 units of Electro Priests. 1 unit 9, 1 unit 10. So they're not bad now.
And I guess they'll be riding.
What makes you think
transports. That? Yeah, I don't see anything else riding those.
Yeah, they've been there. I've also got a Cyber Datasmith.
Okay.
Cybernetica Datasmith, I think it is. Obviously, to go along with the robots, because he makes them core.
Nice. That's
So it
really
means
good.
I can give them
robots
rerolls.
core is so good.
Yeah. Fast attack, unit of 5 Cerberus Raiders.
Okay.
And a unit of 5 Sterilizers.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what they were called.
Yeah.
Bat guy.
It was a tip of my tongue. It was like,
yeah, bat guy.
I think they're like Taraxi Sterilizers.
Okay, so basically flying dudes with flames.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically that.
Yeah, they're quite nice. Then into heavy support. As mentioned before, I've got unit of 2 Castle robots. Just running 2 today.
Yeah. Just because let's quickly talk about that. So they've changed the stratagem Wrath of Mars to do a maximum of 6 mortal wounds, is it? Per unit. It's a bit weirdly worded in the stratagem. I'm sure they'll FAQ errata that.
It needs to be.
Because some people are reading it as any model in the unit can do it, but we're quite sure it's per unit, right?
Basically, the wording is like use on a unit, then each model, when it makes shooting attack, and 6 is to wound, does a mortal wound.
Yeah.
So a maximum of 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Problem is that's all in the same sentence. So it's like people arguing it just applies to each model.
Okay.
So the robots, I'm running them with the blaster on top, 1 fist and 1 blaster in the hand.
Yeah, and the blaster from the fist has changed to the one on the top, right?
Yeah.
So do you want to say?
Both strength 6.
Okay.
The fist is now -1 damage 2.
Okay.
The top gun's -2 damage 1.
Okay, the other way around.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The top gun's also range 36, whereas the fist is range 24.
Okay, but that damage too is nice, isn't it? It's really nice.
Should be good.
Okay.
And then rounding off, I've got 2 Doom Crawlers. Both neutron lasers. One's got an extra stabber. They both have enhanced data tethers as well.
What does that stayed the same, right?
No, it gives. They can pick a unit within 6 and give it the data tether keyword.
Okay. And that upgrades them to get other stuff if they want, right?
If I'd bring the Marshal, then that makes a huge difference. But
okay, see, this is where the Codex gets complicated. There's so much synergy with different units, different rules, and a lot. And then lastly, you've got the 2 transports, like
Doom Riders.
the Doom Riders, like I specifically mentioned before. Okay.
Also, my relic is on the Datasmith. It is the Temple Copia.
Okay.
Which basically selects an enemy unit within 3 inches. They fight last.
Nice, especially against mids. I haven't got a lot of close combat, but like that Swarmlord done that Gene Stealer, and this, and obviously the side
the elephant in the room.
Yeah, the elephant in the room is quite close combat. Cool. So there you have it. Those are the lists. We'll catch you back in a second for our secondaries. Okay, now going on to our secondaries. I'll start with my 3. I'm gonna go for always and forever. I'm gonna go for grind them down. I'm gonna go for deploy scramblers, and I'm gonna go for engage all fronts. Those are my 3.
Good ones.
Yeah.
So I'm going for bring it down.
Okay.
Because you got a lot of big gribblies.
I've got 4 monsters, which would give you a total of 9.
Yeah.
Which we have been talking about, and it's probably the best one to take. There's nothing better to take, and 9 points is good, and you need to take these big monsters off anyway. So.
I'm also going to go for deploy scramblers.
Okay.
We've got units that can do shenanigans. And third one, I'm going to go for Eradication of Flesh, which is a new one.
Yeah.
Which is, as long as I've got a vehicle on the board, I score 3 points for killing more of your infantry units than you kill on my vehicle
Really
units.
good, really interesting one. And coincidentally, for this list, is pretty good because you've got six units.
Well, I've got 5 vehicle units.
5 vehicles units. 1, 2. Okay, 2. And I've got a lot of infantry. I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because my broodlords are infantry.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. And we want to test at least 1 out from the new codex at least. So yeah, there we have it. That's our secondaries. You've seen the battlefield. Let's go into battle coming up next.
Message to Fabricator General. Praise the Omnisar. Tech Priest K7 1239. Report from Forge World Alexis 4. Inner core reactors offline. All planetary production halted. Manufacturing facilities overrun by Xenos bioforms. Identification Tyranid. Status hostile. Origin Carapace pattern indication Hive Fleet Titan. Field report Skitari Tech Guard forces vastly outnumbered. Estimated time of defenses failure 47.3 solar hours. request immediate reinforcements for assistance in protection of key facilities and the liberation of Palaxus 4. Secondary solution: engagement of exterminatus protocols. The hive mind cannot be allowed to access our prototype weapon schematics. Praise be the machine god.
And here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for battle. Adeptus Mechanicus, the new Adeptus Mechanicus.
New and improved.
New and improved, yeah. Versus Hive Fleet Titan, playing today as Hive Fleet Kronos. So, we are playing, what mission are we playing?
Surround and destroy.
Surround and destroy. 6 objectives on the table. Let's quickly show you where they are. So, 1, 2, and 3, and then a mirrored image of this on this side. 1, 2, and 3. So 6 objectives on the table. These objectives are really cool. They're really thin, they're see-through as well, so you can see the mat, so they blend in a bit better. They will be very shortly on our store on snbarryports.com.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all down to how fast they get here, but they'll be there probably next week. So if you're watching this, go and have a look to make sure if they're there or not, if you're interested in them, and you support it at the same time. Now, I won the first roll-offs. I chose this side just because these 2 pieces of terrain together, even though there's a corridor here, is quite good to hide most of my stuff. So I thought, look, I think this side's better for me. So
hide your hive guard, and then you line of sight.
Exactly. So with that said, we're going to go through my deployment first. So the big unit of Gene Stealers, 19 Gene Stealers is just on this side, with one of the Broodlords just behind. We've got 1 unit of Warriors, like Chris stated, we've got the 6 Hive Guard hiding away behind that obscuring piece of terrain. We've got my Warlord just behind the Exocrine and the Swarmlord, again, all making good use of the obscuring terrain on this battlefield. By himself, in the middle of the battlefield of my deployment, we've got the Scythe Herodule. Basically, I couldn't hide him, the base was too big, so I just placed him as close to the deployment edge as possible, and he's just going to run forward and try to kill as many things as possible.
Distraction card effects tactics.
Before he dies. Yeah. Okay, and lastly, on this side, we've got another of the Exocrines, again, hiding away with 2 units of Warriors. In reserve, we've got a unit of Homogons and another unit of...
You said it right on camera.
A unit of Termagons and a unit of Warriors. So I've paid 1 CP to have them both in tactical reserve. And yeah, that's it. That's my deployment for now. So let's check yours out.
So over here, I've got unit of Vanguard hiding down in here.
Okay.
I've also got unit of Destroyers.
On this side so we can
which
see everything.
Counter-deployed his Gene Stealers with.
Yes.
Because that'd be nice 18 shots, please.
I know. Yeah, with the blast there, so good.
Boat with the 9 Electro-Priests in.
Okay.
Cerberus Raiders. Enginseer next to the vehicles to make
Obviously.
them hit 2s.
Yeah.
Cawl in the centre.
Bubble, it's still 9 inches, his reroll?
I'll have to check that actually.
Okay,
I've not
check
looked at
that.
that one.
Yeah, I have to
I
check.
know his
changed
Chapter Master 4 rerolls is now just 6 inches. One
okay.
unit.
But he still rerolls 1s or something? Or?
Yeah, he still has.
Okay.
He's basically a Chapter Master, so he's Captain rerolls.
Captain rerolls and the normal Chapter Master rule.
Another gunboat with the 10
Electro Priests? Yep.
2 Casting Robots, along with their Data Smith.
Data Smith, that's it.
Another Doom Crawler. On this side we've got Destroyers holding down the fort. Rangers ready to move up in the middle.
Yeah, because they do pre-move, don't they?
3 inches. So
okay, not a lot, but at least it's something.
3-inch move plus a 6-inch move gets them in the middle to do deploy scrambles.
Yeah, and as well to grab objectives which you wouldn't normally be able to do.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Obviously the Dominus there as well.
Perfect. So this is the Adeptus Mechanicus deployment. As you can see, in reserve you have some things, right?
I've got the 5 sterilizers.
Okay.
And I paid 1 CP to put a unit of Vanguard in.
So we both start with 11. No, you start with 11. I start with 10. Right? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that said, we're gonna go into the all-important shooting phase. I think we both want to go
shooting
first.
Phase?
First roll off to see who starts. So we're both quite shooty. I guess we both want to go first.
I think
I'm hiding away quite well.
You've hit them much better than I have.
Yes. So I think if I go second, obviously I'm not happy, but I think I'm quite deployed quite defensively to be okay for a while at least. Yeah. Okay. So with that said, we're going to start off with Chris's roll. Yep. He is using
Standfast Studios.
Standfast Studios.
I've never heard of him. Have you?
So our big friend. Good friend Benji, painter of Shaggy's Ultramarines and our new studio Ash and Lancer. So make sure you check out Standfast Studios on Instagram. So let's see what this dice does for Chris for today.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, not bad at all.
Yes,
I need to beat this. Now I'm using Element Games, so one of our sponsors for a very long time. Amazing service, amazing website, amazing discounts. You can check the link below in the description. They have 15 to 25% off on their store.
25% off new stuff the first week or 2.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy discount. So check the description, click that link, that helps us out as well. And
use the code as well for double crystals.
Exactly, you get crystals, so you get extra discounts as well in your next order. So check them out, Element Games. And please, Element Games, be nice. I want to see your logo again.
I'm on the 1.
That's a 3.
And you knocked me into a 6.
Oh no! Okay, so Adeptus Mechanicus turn 1. We'll catch you back after his movement. Coming up next. We're back. Turn 1, movement over now, finished for Mars. And yeah, a lot happening, a lot moving. And as well, we have also done our command phase, which it's full of stuff to also do. So, Chris, take us through the movement first, and then we'll go back to the command phase and say and explain to people what's actually happened.
Cool. So the Raiders did the 9-inch pre-game move, then 12-inch move up there.
Yep.
The Rangers on that side did a 3-inch move, then 6-inch move as well.
Yep. And they are now hiding away of those pipes, so they do get like cover, I think, don't they?
I believe so. Yeah. They're also going to deploy scramblers for the middle table.
Perfect.
Using that 3-inch movement to their advantage. Over here, Destroyers have just moved up. They can't get line of sight to anything, so I need you to pop your head out.
Okay.
Dooncrawler and the robots obviously moved up to get line of sight in your big beastie. The 2 characters right behind. This Dooncrawler stayed still.
Because you could see the tail.
Yeah, because I could see the tail. So if I move forward, I'd actually wouldn't be able to see it anymore.
Okay, and you would have a -1 to it. No, it's vehicle, so no heavy guns.
No.
Yeah, ignore me.
Exactly.
It's very early.
So these two just moved both up into the centre. So this one's unit with 9 in, that's the 10.
Okay.
Over here, the Destroyers are popped out.
They're still infantry, right?
Yeah. They're bikers, but they can breach stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's weird. So basically, it stops them going up levels.
Okay.
And they can't do actions either now.
Okay.
But they can go through.
They can breach through, but they can't go. What's there? There's another rule, right? For scalable.
Scalable,
They don't get scalable. Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
And the Vanguard stay put and holding that objective.
Hiding away. Now, something we forgot to mention was this list was 150 points more expensive.
I think it's
pre-CODEX, right?
136 to be exact.
Yeah, nearly 150. So that's quite a lot of points actually. So you have much more in the army because you can see already that there's much more on the list. Okay, perfect. Now let's quickly go through the command phase. There's a lot happening in this phase, so take us through.
In the background, I've picked my Canticle, which will be the Benediction of the Enginseer.
Okay.
And it affects my entire army because I'm Mars.
Yeah.
So it affects Katari. It gives every unit a reroll hit, wound, and damage roll.
Perfect.
So it's basically going to make this turn hit a bit harder.
And you can't use that one again unless you play a stratagem, I think it is.
I don't even think there's a stratagem.
Yeah, there's a way of using one again.
Cawl can put a unit into himself, another unit into
that's
Canticle,
probably what it is.
which has already been picked.
So as you can see, guys, there's no rolling anymore for the Canticles. There's just a list and you can use it once per turn. Or there's some shenanigans to actually go back and forward. Perfect. So reroll 1 hit and 1 wound for your entire army.
And damage.
And damage, yeah. Crazy, yeah?
And I'll get a rerolled hit for everything anyway, so I've got 2 free rerolls to hit.
Amazing.
And then I've gone for the Doctrina, I've gone for the Protector Imperative, which basically all the Secondaries stuff is +1 ballistic skill, but then -1 weapon skill.
Okay, which is what you want to do in turn 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and is this like a one thing only, or can you choose every turn for the Skitap?
I think this is one only. I've only got 4, so I'm going without for 1 turn.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah.
And you can't choose it again, right?
No.
Okay. Cawl has put full rerolls on the robots, right?
Yeah, because the Data Smith makes them call whilst he's within 3 inches on, so
perfect.
they can get the full rerolls.
Okay, so as you can see, a lot of synergy going on, a lot of rules as well. And with that said, that's the end of the movement phase and the command phase. Yeah. I think it's time to start shooting, isn't it?
Do we have to? It seems like a headache.
Okay, yeah. Shooting coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the first Dune Crawler firing all the way on top through the crates onto this side Herodule. Okay, it's the only gun that is in range, or both?
No, the other ones are as well. They're 36-inch range.
They're also in range. Okay, yeah. We're doing the big gun first.
Of course.
Okay, so D3 shots.
Gives me 1 shot.
1 shot. Okay.
I'll take it. So he's hit on 2s because of the Doctrina, and he gets a free reroll.
Yeah, luckily.
Yep, so he hits. Strength 12, so wound on 3s. So
okay.
that wounds.
-4, right?
Yeah, -4.
So straight to my invulnerable save. I know it's cheeky, but I'm going to start re-rolling these.
Yep.
So 5 up. Nope, that's a 1 again.
So D3 plus 3 damage. 3, yeah. And I'll use his reroll damage.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage.
So 6 damage, okay. They do have 18, so he's down to 12 now. Yep. 6 and 6. Perfect.
And then let's do...
You do have the smaller gun, right?
Yep, he's just got the 1. So that's 4 shots now.
Okay.
So again, hit on 2s. All hit.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 4, so wound on 5s. With a
toughness 8.
Reroll wound roll.
Toughness 8.
6.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Minus?
No AP.
No AP. So 3 ups. Okay, both passed. Cool.
Let's go into the other robot.
Okay.
The other Dune Crawler.
Rinse repeats. Dune Crawler again. D3 shots. Is 1. Do you want to reroll that?
Yeah, I'm going to CP reroll that one.
Okay. Into 2 shots. Did you put mine down?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So again, hit on 2s. With
1 reroll. Okay. And it's hitting on 2s because of the
Doctrina.
The Doctrina.
Plus 1 ballistic skill. So wound on 3s.
1 wound.
With a reroll?
No.
Just 1 wound.
Okay. So 5 up. That's a pass. I'm happy about that. I'm happy to see that 5. Okay, and you've got 2 smaller guns, 2 stubbers.
So 8 shots. Rerolling 1s because of Belisarius.
Yep.
So all hit.
Is the range still 9 on him? Did we check that?
I'll double check it.
Okay, he is?
He's going to be within 6 anyway.
Okay.
So yeah. And 6 is wound.
2 wounds.
Yep, and I did my... Did I reroll to wound?
You did it. No, on the big gun. That's why I just... Yeah, you rerolled that.
Yeah,
so you failed it anyway.
Cool, so 2.
Okay, 1 wound. Down to 11 wounds remaining. Okay, not bad. What's next?
I think we're going to go to the Custom Robots, because how many wounds have we got left? 11?
11, yes.
Wrath
of Mars?
It's got to be done. So there's only 1 CP because of how many there are.
Okay,
so
perfect. I'll let you get some dice then ready, and we'll carry on firing. Back, we're ready. Robots time. Yep. Wrath of Mars. being spent once you need to get those 6 maximum mortal wounds if you get any 6s. Okay, so here we go.
So these are the fist ones.
Yep, so these are the damage too.
Hit on 4s with 4 rerolls. So just miss. And wound on 5s with a reroll.
Yep. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. -1.
-1. 4 ups. 1 passed, 1 failed, so 2 damage. Yep. Down to 9 wounds remaining. Okay.
And the top guns. 4 rerolls.
So they don't clamp. Can they still clamp?
Yeah.
And fire twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they get +1 to ballistic skill, so you get ballistic skill 3 now
so
instead.
not double firing. Okay.
No more double firing.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s. And I've already done a reroll to wound, so that was nothing.
No 6s as well. We have to,
no 6s.
No 6s on the first volley either?
Nope. Not to wound, I rolled 2 5s.
Oh, okay. I'm happy about that. So that's them sorted.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
Okay, I thought I was expecting a dead Secondaries. Okay.
I was hoping for that as well.
Yeah. So what's next?
I think. Well, we got. No, they're doing an action.
They're doing an action. They can't shoot. So we've got the 2 destroyer squads, haven't we?
Destroyers here. Those ones can't see anything
Okay.
because that big building in the way.
Yeah.
So I've got the 2 gunboats and these.
Okay, let's get some dice and carry on shooting. Okay, now we go on to the Destroyers, the only unit of the 2 that can actually fire, like Chris said, stated below. That big piece of terrain is actually blocking the second one, and they are firing into the Enginseers?
Yep.
Do they all see?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can all see.
Okay.
So, blast, max shots.
Yep.
I'm not overcharging because
Obviously
you got
not.
a 5 up in bow on your so and only 1 wound. These are hit on 4s.
1 reroll, right?
Yep.
Oop.
0. Nope.
2 fail. And then
That's rubbish.
7, so 3 to 1.
With
1
a
reroll.
reroll. Nope.
Okay, so
Only
it's
4 wounds.
Only 4. I've got my dice here ready. So 5 ups. Okay, so 3 are slain. I'll get them from the back. 1, 2,
The shooting phase isn't going as well as I was
3.
hoping.
No, I'm happy about this. The Nids are happy. All those Nid fans are very happy. Okay, so we do have the smaller guns, right?
Yeah.
The Stubbers.
I always forget about those.
Yeah, Phosphex, is it? Phosphex or something like that?
I believe so. They are Phosphor blasters.
Okay.
So there's rapid fire, so just be 3 shots.
Okay.
You can hit on 4s.
Yeah. You do have an extra reroll if you want, right? If every unit has 2 rerolls?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because I've got Mars and I've got the.
Yeah. So
Nope, doesn't
still
matter.
a fair.
And strength 5, so 2 wounds.
2. 2 passes.
See? That's
Nice.
what happens when you forget things.
Yeah. And then lastly we've got the 2 gunboats.
Yep.
So they've got 4 of those Stubbers each, right?
Yes.
Is it the same gun?
I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're the same stats.
Okay. And they are rapid fire as well?
No, they are assault.
Okay, nice. That's why they're a bit bigger.
These, the only thing they can see basically is the extra crime.
Okay.
So let's start with the first one, this one.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 3s normally, but because Doctrine, they're hitting on 2s.
Nice. 1 free reroll.
Well, I'll get 2 rerolls.
Okay.
So,
1 for Mars, 1 for upgraded for this turn.
Yep.
And toughness 8.
6s.
6 is it strength 4?
Yeah, strength 4.
Okay, minus?
And a reroll to wound.
Minus?
Nothing.
No minus?
No minus.
Okay, so 3 up. It was a plus in the roll of a 6. Okay, and then rinse and repeat right from the other one.
Yep.
You can actually again see through the corridor here and through that corridor there. Okay.
He's going to shoot Enginseers.
Next up, we've got the other gunboat now firing into the Enginseers now.
Just about to see them, so. You're going to hit on 2s. With the reroll, so it's 4 to hit. And strength 4, so wound on 4s.
Yes.
Hopefully this does a bit more than Destroyers.
Yeah. Okay, not bad.
And a reroll. Yeah.
Okay, I'll use your dice. Use your 5 ups. That's 4, 5 more deaths.
I'll take it.
Okay, and that finishes off your shooting phase, right? Or do the horses have anything to see? Horses,
nope.
hounds have anything to see?
I don't think they can see anything.
Horses and their hounds.
Have a look from your side. Can they see your big guy?
Yeah, 2 of them can see.
Cool.
2 of them can see, so you can do those guns to finish off your shooting phase. They're very, very
4 shots. Yeah, lackluster.
lackluster shooting phase.
That's it. 4 shots. Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
I'll take the +1 with a reroll. And these are strength 4s off.
Okay, so toughness 8, so 6s.
With the reroll.
Okay, minus?
Minus nothing.
The 6
And
doesn't give you
minus
anything?
1, that's a mortal wound.
Okay, mortal wounds go straight through.
Yeah, and minus
then -1. Okay, so 4 up. No, so 2 wounds. Not bad at all. 6, down to 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is it. I didn't kill anything, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Highly likely I'm gonna get
Yeah,
any
you
points.
just need to kill one thing and stop that. Well, no, it stops it anyway because you haven't killed anything. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Okay, catch you back for my turn 2. No, turn 1.
Yeah.
Coming up next. Movement now over for Hive Fleet Titan. A lot of moving and aggressive play by myself.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so let's go for the movement. These warriors are just shuffled up to get some line of sight onto key units. The Enginseers have advanced up. They got a 6, and they're all the way up here. Warlord advanced and then used Metabolic Overdrive.
Yeah.
So we can't charge next turn, but I just want to get closer so that he gives the rerolls of 1s to the G-Stealers, and also he keeps up with them so he can't be targeted. Shuffled up with this Warlord just to get in line of sight for a smite onto the riders there in the middle. He's moved his 12 inches, he's moved his 9 inches, and he's popped out from where he was hiding away to get line of sight as well. Deploying scramblers with one of these units, you can decide, because I think none of them can actually see anything. We'll have to see, but just in case, I think this one can maybe see something, so I'll do deploy scramblers with the one further back of field. And yeah, that is the end of my movement. We're quickly going to go into the psychic phase. We're going to start off with the we're going to start off with the Swarm Lords. Okay, so I'm going to go for Catalyst, and I'm going to do Catalyst onto him. 6, 7, 8. That's a pass. You can't do anything about it, right?
Nope. I've got no way to stop you.
So Catalyst down onto the Hive Terror. We're going to smite the riders in the middle. That's a pass for the first smite. D3 damage is just 1. Do I reroll this?
You can't.
I can't. Why?
There's no damage roll.
Oh, it isn't. Yeah. Okay.
Cheating.
Cheating already. Symbiostorm onto this Exocrine. Onto that Exocrine? Yeah, onto that Exocrine. That's a pass. And then I'm going to smite the raiders in the middle. That's a pass. Needed a 6. D3 damage is 3. So that's 2 dead because they're now 2 wounds each. We're quite sure they were 3 wounds, weren't we?
I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah, I think they were. So 2 dead there. And then lastly, I'm going to smite with this Warlord. Closest target is them. So another smite. That's a fail. I'm going to reroll this. Into a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. D3 is 2, so another one is slain. Get that, little rider beast things. Okay, that is the end of my second phase. Small recap by Symbiostorm and Catalyst onto the Hive Terror. And with that said, onto the shooting phase. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Hive Guard firing. 4 of them are going to fire into the Destroyers on that side, and 2 of them are going to start nipping off some wounds into the right June Rider? June Rider. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Going into the Destroyers first, hitting on 3s. All hits. And wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6 wounds at -2. Cool. Now this is a change. They do have a 3-up save now, which is very good. You have one in cover. So
do you ignore cover?
Yes, I do ignore cover as well, yeah.
Useless.
Thank you. Okay.
So, 5 ups.
Yeah.
That wasn't good.
Okay, so 5 go through. D3 damage on each.
We'll roll 1 at a time.
Yeah, so first one is 2, so and that one would kill 1.
Yep.
This one is 1. 2, 3, so that's in kill 1, so I need a 5 or 6 here. I'm re-rolling this for 1 CP. Into a 1 again, so 1s on 2 wounds, and then I'm going to go 4 shots into the June Rider. So hitting on 3s, all hits, and wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds at -2, sir.
So 3 5 ups. All 3 go through.
Okay, D3 damage.
I want a CP view on one of those.
Okay, fair enough.
Nope.
So 3 go through. D3 is 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds onto him already.
So it leaves him on 6.
Perfect. Okay, let's do... tell you what, I know he's going to shoot his first 6 shots at least into this one.
Yep.
And I'm doing pathogenic slime onto him, so his damage is 3 rather than 2. So that's 2 CP, taking it down to 5. Let's do his first 6. So, hitting on 3s, exploding on that one, and then wounding on 3s because your toughness is 6. Okay, not what I wanted, but still okay. 3 go through, -3, so 6 ups. Unless they have a 5 up invulnerable or something?
I don't think they've got invulnerable at all.
Okay, so just 6 ups then.
Yeah, just 6 ups.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. So that's 9 damage already. And then we're going to shoot again. So I'm just going to try and finish him off.
Yep.
Straight into him. Hitting on 3. Exploding on 5s and 6s because of Symbiostone. And wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. How many wounds?
6.
He's got 3 remaining, right?
Yep, he's dead.
He's dead. Does he blow up?
He does not.
He does not. And then we've got 9 in there, or was it the 10 man?
9 in that.
Okay, so looking for those 1s, for those Tyranids fans. A lot of 1s.
1.
1. Okay, cool. So both units, he's down to 8 now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so I know clearly what I wanted to do with these. I need to have think about what I'm doing with the other units. And we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, next up we've got these warriors firing their Devourers into the priests. And the big venom cannon is going to go into the other transport. So 6 shots from the Devourers. Rerolling 1s. That's actually a full house.
Yeah.
Nice. Strength 4, your toughness is 3, right? Yeah. So 3 to wound. Wow, very good start from the Warriors. That's 6 wounds.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Is it 5 and 5 again?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 up and vulnerable saves.
Okay, pass 2, and then 5 up, ignore saves. Okay, so 3 dead. And then we go for the Venom Cannon. So D3 shots is 2. Hitting on 4s. 1 hits. Strength 8, so wounded on 3s. No wounds. Okay. Next up, we've got this guy is going to fire through into the priests. 36 inch range. D3 shots.
Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see them. I've just checked that. It's blast. So D3. How many do you have?
5. So no more blast.
Oh, no more blast. Okay. Because 1 died from the transport explosion, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of Kronos. No hits, sorry. Okay, moving on to this Exocrine. I'm spending a CP for him to act as if he didn't move with one of the stratagems from the Psychic Awakening.
Yep.
Sadly, I've forgotten the name out, but I'll probably tell you guys what it is later on.
Yeah,
okay,
next time when you use it again.
Yeah, 6 shots. First volley into the robots. Do they bounce back still?
Yes.
Okay, I don't really matter that. So hitting on 3s. All hits. And wounding toughness?
7.
7, so 4 to wounds. Okay, so 3 wounds for now and minus 3.
Minus 3, so I'll take the 5 up and bundle saves.
Okay.
That's 1 more to wound back. And
it's just on 6s then?
Yeah, only on
okay.
6s. So
and 2 go through, right?
That's
I know it's 5 up, yeah. Okay, so I'm down to 12, 11. So 5.
Damage 2, yeah?
Damage 2, yes, sir. And a 6. Okay, and then rinse and repeat. I'm going to go for the same unit for the second volley, hitting on 3s. No rerolls there. And 4 wounds again. Okay, so I guess you're going vulnerable save again.
Yep.
Okay.
So 1 more goes through.
1 more
two
goes
more
through.
to
2
wound
more
back.
to wounds back. Not what I wanted. But
I like that.
But it is what it is.
Okay. They got Stinger Salvo as well, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't think they're in range. 36 inch range, so
yeah.
We'll check that anyway later on. And lastly, I think that's everything done except for the Stinger Salvos. Obviously, this would have gone. Oh yes, we've got the 3d6 flamer. I'm gonna go for.
Why don't I remind you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. How many wounds is he left on?
2.
2. I'm gonna go for them then. 3d6 into them.
Okay.
Because I know they're gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
But they've got the fists late as well, which I don't like. So here we go. 3d6 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not a very good roll, but it is what it is again. 4 and 4. Strength 6.
5s at least.
Okay, minus 2. So 2, 4, 5 wounds.
5. So because they're still in the main protocol, they got a 2 up armor save. So I'll take a 4 up armor.
Okay.
No.
So he is
There's
dead.
damage 1.
Even with a reroll, he's dead, right?
I've rerolled already.
Yeah. Okay, so he's dead. Does he blow up?
So he's dead. He's on 5 wounds.
Okay.
Does he blow?
No, he doesn't.
Thank
okay.
God.
We did one a cheeky explosion there.
No, not that again.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to check the range of the Stinger Salvo, and then we'll go back for single-minded annihilation on the Hive Guard to shoot again. We're talking nonsense, Chris. This it's not Tyrannofex. This is an Exocry.
I told you I'm rusty on my nids.
You really convinced me that it had that. So no, it doesn't have any other guns. It's just got the big plasma on the back. Yeah. Okay. With that said, 2 CP being used on them to fire again. So yeah, down to 2. Now there's a couple of options I can do here.
Yeah.
I can. The problem is there is a stratagem that makes one of Scutari units. Is it Scutari?
No, it's one of my core character units. If you're in engage range with them, they can make a unit fight last.
Crazy. So, and they are core, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they can strike first before the G students, which is not a nice thing. Now, if I blow up that transport, I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to try and blow up the transports, even though they come off. One of the units is going to strike before me.
Both are strike for you. They make you fight last.
Oh yes, that's
true. So both my fights would happen for you.
Very true. It's tough. It's a tough one, but they're going to come out anyway. So look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire at that Doom Caller. Then I'm going to put.
That's rude.
I'm going to put. Yeah, I don't think that's a good option with that stratagem. So. Yeah. I'm just going to leave them where they are. I'll charge into 1 unit. That only unit will be the one. You have to spend the CP as well.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do that. I'm quickly going to have a measure just to see how many are actually in range, because I think actually this one in the back wasn't in range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and we'll catch you back for the last bit of shooting. Okay, after checking, all of them are in range. So what I'm going to do, only one of them is going to try and finish that destroyer over there, and then the rest are going to go into him. Okay, so. Now, is he on the objective? Is he on it?
There's a unit Vanguard there.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't really matter if... Yeah, I'm going to try and kill that guy off. I don't like those plasmas. So, going into him first, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because of Kronos. That's 2 hits. And strength 8.
3s.
Oh, I just knew that was going to happen. I've already re-rolled, I'm sure, with something. So, can't do anything about that. And these are going into your Junko. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, 1 miss, happy with that. And then strength 8 from wounding on 3s.
That's a good roll for me.
No!
4?
Did not want that. So 5 misses, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 go through at -2.
That's 2. 5 ups either way. 3 go through.
3 go through, D3. 6, 7 wounds. That's a shame. I really thought I was going to blow it up.
Leaves them on 4.
The last couple of shots. Okay, so that finishes off the shooting phase. Charges. These guys are going to go into both the boat and your
Electro
Priest. So let's quickly roll for that.
Yep.
So they are. Ooh.
I was hoping for a double 1. I think you're still in. Yeah, you're within 5.
Okay,
so
within
just. You're lucky.
And then this one's just going to go into your Doom Caller. Do you want to Overwatch?
I will Overwatch with that one. Funny enough, yes.
Okay. Is there any shenanigans to make it better?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
So let's start with D3 shots.
Yep.
3 shots.
That's a good start. That's a good start. Now looking for 6s.
Yep.
That finishes off the bad. That finishes off.
Do I want a CP reroll? Oh no, I can reroll 1 hit roll.
Okay, is that not in the shooting phase, right?
No, it's
all the time.
I get 4 rerolls now,
okay.
Not just in shooting phase.
Perfect.
I get Mars and I get Doctrina Imperative.
Okay, yeah.
So I get 2 rerolls. Nope.
No, still nothing. And then we've got 2 of the smaller guns.
Yep.
One at the top as an upgrade.
2 Cognitive Stabbers. Of course, I get 3 hits on that one.
Rerolls, no, because you've already done it in the same unit.
6s to wound.
6s, nothing.
With a reroll to wound. Yeah, I get 1 wound.
Okay, so
AP nothing.
AP nothing. 3 up. Pass. Okay, so he's basically in.
Yep.
With that roll. And I will probably move that way so I can pile in into
get round
into the destroyers after. Perfect. With that done, we'll catch you back for the fight phase.
The Swarmlord?
Swarmlords. Yeah. Now the problem is I've forgotten because I know there's another stratagem which wasn't Psychic Awakening, which makes them for 1 CP move 12 in.
2 CP.
2 CP. Oh, it's quite expensive then.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to charge them. Do you want to spend 2 CP to survive too?
No, go for it.
Okay.
For 2 of them, it's not worth it.
Because you have to do a leadership and everything, right? For losing 3?
Only on a 6 would they fail.
Okay. So you don't want to spend 2 CP, right?
Go for it.
Okay, so he's in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very happy about that. I love combat. Okay, so I'll let Chris put the G-Stealers in and we'll catch you back for the fight phase. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with a side territorial there, attacking that dual crawler. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Oh, that's failed. I'm actually going to... I should have said it before. I'll keep it. I should have said it before.
I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Re-roll
Okay. I'm going to re-roll this one for CP, taking me down to 1, and that's a fail. The dice gods have not like that. So 3 to wounds is only 2 wounds. That wasn't good at all. Okay.
AP silly?
AP minus 3.
So 5 vulnerable saves?
Okay.
What's the damage?
2. Damage D3 plus 3.
Well, CP reroll 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pass. Do I get a mortal wound?
No. That's
Okay.
from the robots.
Oh, it's just a robot. Sorry, yeah. So D3 plus 3 is 1. So only 4 wounds done onto him.
Yep, so that puts it down to 7.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. Swarm Lords next into your riders. So that's 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Obviously fail with 3. Wow, what's going on here? And wounding on strength 8, toughness?
4.
Okay, 2 wounds. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna live!
Just 1 wound. Crazy.
5 weapon vulnerable save.
Yeah. Okay, so
that
1
kills
step,
one.
damage 3. And then we've got the tail, which is 1 attack more. Is a hit. Is a wound. No minus on this.
4 up.
No. D3 damage.
Ooh, can you do it?
It's
No.
just 1. I can't believe I haven't killed them with a Swarm Lord. What was that about? Wow. Okay, I don't think I'm re-rolling or anything with him. So, and now we go on to the Enginseers.
Yep.
Now,
Which
like
I
we spoke about, we will be spending a CP to actually attack before I do.
So it's an electroshock, so it just makes you fight last. So
Okay.
it's even better. So I get to do him attacking and them attacking.
And him attacking, okay.
See?
So let Chris count up some dice and we'll catch you back for more fight. Okay, here we go. Priest going in first.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, right? Because they didn't get the +1.
Correct. Actually, I'm going to do the boat first.
Okay.
Because if I manage to kill something, it makes more likely the priest to finish you off.
Okay.
So D3 attacks from the boat.
Just
1.
Hitting on 6s? No. Okay.
He gets to reroll though because of Miles.
Yes.
Nope. Never mind.
Is it in both all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's not just in shooting.
Mars is whenever
Okay.
they shoot or fight, but then the
Perfect.
canticle is only in shooting. So these are the priests.
Yeah.
That wasn't too good.
Nope. Which I'm happy about. You have a few reroll, right?
Yep, from Mars. So,
Okay, 1 hit. That was a hit. Just moved it.
and then wound on 3s. Give me 4 6s. Oh!
Wow, 3 6s.
So that is 6 mortal
6
wounds.
mortal wounds. That's 6 dead Genestealers.
Yep.
And in addition to, or
No.
okay, it's not in addition
Yeah,
to.
it's instead of.
Instead of.
So
Okay.
and then 1 save as well.
1 save. 5 up. No, so that's 6. That's 7 Genestealers dead. Oh my God! Just
I'll
because
take
of
that.
those mortal wounds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Imagine if I had more.
What's
of them.
worse is the horrible fight phase I've had as well,
Yeah.
and leaving him as well. It's been a disaster at the end. Okay, so I attack back now.
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. So 4.
So you still do 4
8.
attacks?
No,
Is that
3
what
attacks. 3 attacks.
Okay.
So 12
Alright,
attacks.
so-
Hitting on 2s. Obviously, 4 more 1s there. Thank you very much. And 4 wounds. No, 3
top is
wounds.
3,
Yeah,
so-
3 wounds. So
7?
4, 5. You have invulnerable saves, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's the only thing you have? Because these are -4.
Yeah.
Okay, so -1 on these. I don't know if your armor save is.
I've got 6 up armor. So
Okay,
it's all
so
involved.
2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
So 5 ups. I'll make 2 of those.
And they're 2 wounds each?
1 wound each.
Oh, 1 wound each.
So
Wow.
you kill 1.
Wow. Stop doing that. Okay, so that's the end of
Your fight.
my turn. 1. No leadership.
That's the end of your fight. I get to fight back.
Oh, yes, true. I was going to go into leadership now.
I know.
Okay, so you want to do
So he's got the champion there.
Yep.
He has 3 attacks.
Okay.
He hits on 4s normally, 5s because he's part of the Doctriner.
Yep.
So 1 hit with a reroll. Nope, so 1 hit.
Okay.
This is strength 4, so 5s. Yeah,
That's a wound. Okay, toughness 7, by the way. Yeah, so 5 to wounds.
-1.
-1. That's a pass.
Cool. And then he's got the Doggo. No hits.
Okay, hitting on 5s?
Yeah.
Doggos? Okay.
And then hit on 4s, but then because the Doctriner.
Okay, then we've got the Doom Crawler next.
Yep.
So quickly move on to that page.
He's got 7 wounds.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still top profile.
Yeah. So 3 hitting on 6s, I believe.
5s.
Oh, 5s, nice.
With a reroll for the Mars.
Yep. Strength?
Strength 6.
Okay, so looking for 5s, no
Nothing.
wounds. You don't reroll 1, right?
No.
1 wound?
Nope. And then I've got the Destroyers that you pulled
Okay,
into
so what
combat.
was rerolling the hit, the wound, and the
That's
damage?
the Canticle.
Canticle
That's
and-
only in the shooting phase.
Okay. Perfect. And then we've got the Destroyers, which I believe are 2 attacks each.
3.
3 attacks each, wow.
I
I'm sure they want 3 attacks each.
think you were.
Yeah?
I could be wrong.
Okay.
So hit on 4s,
Yep.
but they are. Let me double check my cheat sheet.
Yeah. Check if you
So
get
I'm pretty
a
sure they're
plus
part of the
one,
Doctriner.
right?
No, -1.
Oh, -1.
Doctriner. No, they're not. It's only
Okay,
range
so
and advantage.
still hitting on 4s, right?
Still hit on 4s.
Okay.
Pull these out here. So hit on 4s, then I get
1 free reroll, right?
reroll 1s because of the Dominus.
Yep.
And a free reroll for
Perfect.
Mars. Not bad.
Yep.
And strength 5, so 5s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. No AP.
No AP, so 3 ups. 2 passes there. Okay. Yeah, nothing I can do. I can't believe they've survived. I can't believe he survived. And I can't believe that's still alive. Anyway, leadership test.
Both
I
had
do
a bit
not-
of a whiff turn.
Yeah, I do not have anything to do because
No.
obviously I am in sign-ups.
Yeah.
You've lost
5
6.
there.
6, right? That was the
Fine.
guy
That
with
was the
10?
unit of 9.
Was it?
Unit 10 was in the middle.
Okay.
So I've lost 5, their leadership 8.
Yeah.
Yep, leadership 8. I don't
Okay.
think they've got any abilities. Nope.
Okay, perfect.
I think there's a stratagem I can use to make them auto pass.
For 1 CP instead of 2.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check. We'll catch you back. We checked, and there is. It's quite a nice one. 1 CP.
Yep. Acquisition at any cost. So it's used to give you like a plus to your save and stuff like that. But now it's just select a objective marker being the morale phase. Admech units within 6 inches automatically pass morale.
Yeah.
So I'll
awesome.
select this one.
Yeah.
And they auto pass. And he auto passes.
Because he's within the objective
Yeah.
now.
He's within 6 inches of the objective marker.
Oh, 6 inches.
6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not okay. Okay, that's a lot. So he auto passes, and nothing else, right? What leadership are they?
No, good point.
Yeah.
He might need it.
I think they were low leadership last time. I quite remember. I
Yeah.
think it was 6 or 7.
Leadership 7. So I've
Okay.
lost 2, so I'm at 6.
On a 6.
Nope,
No,
he's fine.
that's a 3. Okay, so that finishes a very confusing turn, I guess. There's been a lot of things that I wasn't expecting on both sides.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're finally going to turn 2.
Yeah.
Coming up next. Here we go, turn 2 now for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Movement now over. A lot happening, everything now on the board as well. Reserves coming
Not
in.
everything.
Not everything?
I've still got the unit of Vanguard off the board.
Okay, one of the small ones, true.
Yeah.
So they've dropped in, and we've got some people disembarking. But I think it's better if Chris takes us through from right to left or left to right.
Covered that. He fell back after they disembarked.
Okay.
This guy's moved up.
Yep.
Just so I can try and get some cheeky shots.
Okay.
Over here, I've spent a CP on Machine Spirit Resurgent.
Yep.
So he counts as being on 4 wounds when he gets to shoot.
Perfect.
I need to heal him up still as well.
Okay.
David Smith's healed up the 1 wound on the robot.
Yep.
The Doomcrawler's fallen back that way.
Yep.
Ready for the robot to move up and punch him.
Okay.
Then these guys are falling back. Rangers have stayed still. And the Raiders fallen back as well from the
From the Swarm Lords.
from the scary, not so scary.
Yeah,
Swarm
no.
Lords.
Oh, don't remind me about that fight phase. Perfect. So now let's go back to the command phase.
Ah, yeah, true.
Full rerolls on
The robot.
the robots.
Yep.
Okay. That was before you moved, right?
Yeah,
It's only in
the
6
command
inches,
phase,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So he's got full rerolls,
And then your doctrine, right? Or
he's given him a +1 to hit.
okay.
So he's hitting on 2s again now.
Yep.
Yep, and the doctrines. There's so much admin work.
I know.
I'll get the hang of it slowly but surely. I should
Yeah.
use the cards really because they're right there.
Okay. Looking for the pages.
So I've given Litin the Electromancer.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a -1 to hit me in combat.
Okay.
Across the board.
Yeah.
For the Doctrina, I've done the Bulwark Imperative.
Okay.
So I get +1 to my save, but -3 inches to my movement.
Okay.
So like he only moved 3 inches to get there rather than 9 inches.
Okay.
And I've also done Cawl's special ability to put the robot and himself back into Benediction the Omniscient.
Which is the 3 reroll, 3
hit,
wound,
and damage.
Perfect. Okay, so that's it. I think we sorted out the very confusing command phase.
I think so.
Done our movement, so on to shooting.
Yeah.
Coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Rangers firing all of its weapons into the side territory. Now, you are going to use a CP.
Yeah, 2 CP.
2 CP.
Galvanic Volley Fire.
Yeah.
Change the weapons to Rapid Fire 2.
So good. So 28 shots coming from the, what are they called?
Galvanic Rifles.
The Galvanic Rifles, and then we've got the Plasma and the Sergeants firing their guns as well. Yep. Okay,
so this is the Plasma, overcharging. So hitting on 3s, both hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then strength 8.
So force to wound.
Force to wound.
You have 1 reroll, right?
No, not these guys.
No
I get reroll to hit. No.
Okay, perfect.
Let's do the Sniper.
Yep, Sniper next.
Hits.
Dozen wounds.
Nope, strength 7.
Strength 7, yeah. And then we've got the 28 shots, right?
Yep.
Which you have already prepared on that side. But we'll roll on this side because it's a nice area to roll. So we'll let Chris get all his dice. And here we go. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so move the 1s. What do you get?
Where's my tape measure? I'm just checking because the Dominus is there.
Okay, for the rerolls, right?
I think I'm out. 1. Nope, he's in. So I get reroll 1s.
Yep.
Another 1, that's a 1. That's a 1. And I get to reroll 1 other dice for Mars.
Yep. Reroll 1.
There's 2 there.
Okay, so 3 misses in total, and then looking for those cheeky 6s now.
Yep.
Because of my toughness 8.
Probably should have done Wrath of Mars in these as well.
Yeah, sure. So you have them on the flames. We're going to try them out on the flames, don't we? Okay, so not bad. That's 5 1s.
I definitely should have done Wrath of Mars.
Yeah, especially as you needed those 6s. So what's the minus on these?
Just checking now. -1.
-1. Okay, so 3 wounds done. Damage 1, so I've got Catalyst on him. And both saved. Okay, so no wounds done on him.
Yep.
Okay, what's next?
Let's do the Dominus there next.
Yep, Dominus kept firing all the way from there. Might as well put as many shots as you can into him. Especially with Catalyst now, so he's quite a beast to take down.
Yep, so he's got his Eradication Brain.
Okay.
So it is D3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
1 shot. He hits on 2s. He hits.
Yeah.
His strength 6.
Okay, 2 5s. No wounds. Okay.
And then he's got his Phosphor Serpenta as well.
Okay.
So there's a 1 shot as well. Which hits. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
It's not done well.
The Destroyers can't shoot.
Nope.
The Doomcrawler can't shoot, so it's just back to the lowly robot.
Yep, let's do the damage 2 ones first.
1 reroll? No rerolls, no?
True, yeah.
Yeah, 1 reroll, right? Because of Mars.
Yeah. Do the Mars reroll on that. Wound on 5s. Reroll a wound roll as well.
Yep.
So I gave that one.
This is because Cawl gave them the
different canticle.
Different canticle.
Let's do the top shot.
Okay. You've already rerolled, right? So there's no
but I'll reroll for Mars and now I reroll for the canticle.
Okay.
And he's not in range of Dominus. There's 2 hits.
Yep. And no wounds again. Okay, and you don't reroll.
It's not good.
You already
I rerolled wound already.
Okay.
Let's go for him.
Okay.
I was hoping to hurt him enough to be able to shoot that
into something else, yeah. Okay, so Doomcrawler going in.
Yep. So D3 shots. 2 shots.
There's 2.
Hits on 2s.
Okay. 2 hits.
Wounds on 3s.
1 wound.
I'm going to CP reroll that one.
Okay. 1 to A.
It was a 3
It was. Okay, so 5 up. Failed, and I won't reroll because I need that CP for later.
So damage is 5 damage total.
5 damage, okay. Feel no pain. Okay, plus 3, failed 2, takes me down to 7.
Yep.
Okay.
And the little gun. All hit.
Yep. And 6s. No wounds. Perfect. I'm happy with that.
I'm not.
What else do we have? We've got the Data Smith, right? He's got
Yeah.
a little pistol there, so you might as well fire that as
He's got
well.
his Gamma pistol.
Okay.
Damage 3.
Wow, okay,
So
let's see if
he
you can
hits on a
damage
3.
it. Yep.
Strength 6. So he
Wounds, minus?
minus 3.
Okay, so 5 up. Is a fail.
In flat damage 3.
Flat damage 3.
I'll take that.
Catalyst. Pass 1, so down to 5 remaining.
That's good.
Okay.
Means just 2 wounds from the robot and combat can finish it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
What we're going to do? Move on to the other side?
yep.
Okay.
Let's go. 2 CP left. Oh, the guys in here
Yeah.
are doing the
deploying
deployment
scanners,
scanners.
yeah. Okay.
We've just got your deployment zone left now.
Yes.
Should we do the stalkers?
Okay.
The
that's
sterilizers, sorry.
Okay.
So I've got 5d6 shots.
Yeah, it's these guys here.
Yeah,
Firing
going
into
into the warriors.
the warriors. Okay. So 5d6 shots. That's pretty good. Were you going to use Wrath of Mars or are you going to leave it for now?
Yeah, I'll use Wrath of Mars and them as well.
Okay, perfect.
1 CP.
Yeah.
So that's 10, that's 20.
Okay, you get some dice and a wound. Looking for force now. And these are minus 1 AP, right?
That's 2 mortal wounds in addition.
Okay.
And what, 6, 7.
Not that much.
No.
Not that much. Okay. So 5 ups here with a minus 1. And pass 3. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 1 survives.
Yes,
So
right.
obviously I will leave the venom cannon there. And 2 are removed. Perfect. Okay. Any more shooting? The gunboat has fallen back.
Yep.
So I believe that's all you're shooting, right?
I've got this guy here.
You've got that guy, yeah. Sure. What's he going to go into? He can't go into the Warlord because he's within 3 inches of a unit more than 3 models.
Yeah.
And I don't think he can see the Swarm Lord. So what's he going to do?
He can see down to your exit
Exit
plane.
plane. Okay, shall we do that?
Either I can be cheeky and
Yeah.
do a stratagem. There's Electromonster's Wrath from last CP,
Yeah.
and possibly do enough mortal wounds on them
Yep.
to then be able to unlock shooting.
Okay, so you can target the unit in combat?
Yeah. Use
Okay.
the stratagem shooting phase, select one enemy unit, excluding vehicles within 12 inches from your army.
Yeah.
Roll d6, subtract 1 for his character, which is not. 2 to 5, you take d3 mortal wounds.
Okay, but
That's 6.
he's doing that?
No, these guys.
Okay, so you're not going to shoot with him?
Yeah, but I'm going to do this first
Okay.
to try and.
And then shoot into the
So if I
Warlord.
kill 2 of them, then I can shoot
Okay,
one.
yeah, what's that, 1 CP?
My last CP, yeah.
Okay, you're down. So,
Yep.
and you need a 4 or more?
No, 2 to 5 does d3 mortal
Okay,
wounds,
2
and
to-
6 does 2d3.
Okay.
So,
So-
it's 2, so it does d3 mortal wounds. 2.
2. Okay, so 2 dead, and now
Kills
you
2.
can shoot. That's a cheeky stratagem there.
Yeah,
And
not
now
bad.
you can shoot the Warlord because there's not more than 3
Yeah,
models there. Okay, so
So-
D6.
I'm going to overcharge.
Nice. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s, right?
I think so. Enemy check.
I think you said 3s before.
Yep, I think so.
I think they changed to 3s.
No, 4s.
Still 4s. It's the armor save, which is
Yeah.
3 plus.
So just
Okay,
one hit.
one hit,
One
yeah.
reroll for Mars.
Yep.
Nope.
Still fails. And
3's to wounds.
3's to wounds. That's
Nope.
a fail. Okay.
He's got his little gun as well, which misses.
Misses. Okay, not the best of shooting phases. Not a lot to shoot
Nope.
anyway. So I think that concludes your shooting phase, right?
Right,
All
shooting
the
phase
rest of your units have fallen back. So we go into charges. Coming up next off the charge phase, we've got the robots and maybe the data smith also going in. So robot first.
Yep.
He's in with a total of a 9, so you can move it around if he wants to go into that
Okay, this
objective there. And then are you going to go in with the data smith?
He's within
Smith.
range to make you fight last anyway.
Okay.
But it's whether I want to.
I'm fighting last anyway, right? I haven't got CP to intervene.
True.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, screw it. Here going as well.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yep,
Okay.
he's in.
He's got a little power fist there.
Yep.
Perfect. So that's the charges on this side, and then we move on to the Electro Priests.
Yep.
They're going into the Broodlord.
Yeah,
Okay.
reroll.
Need a 5, right?
Correct. 6.
They're in just about.
So I move in a bit.
Yep. We'll move them
Put that
later. And then these guys are also going to charge into the warrior here,
Yep.
and they need an 11-inch charge.
Ah,
No CP to reroll, so
Nope.
they fail and stay out of combat. Onto the fight phase with a couple of units. Catch you back in a second. Straight onto the fight phase. We're going to start with the Electro Priest on this side. Now they do have the what's it called? Smash.
Poltergeist Blast.
Okay, something smash.
Yeah.
2 of them were only in engagement range
charge.
before you actually piled in. So
One mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing I can do. Down to 5 on the Broodlord. And then you've got all their attacks now. Not all of them can attack, right?
No, only 9 of them at the 10.
Okay.
So,
Here we go.
so hitting on 3.
Okay. And 1 free reroll?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I just keep on asking.
No, I
because
do get a reroll.
Is it?
Yes,
I'm
I
just
do.
confused about what gets it.
The Council only getting shooting, but Mars always get.
Okay, it's a fail anyway, as normal.
Yep.
Rerolling fail is always going to be a fail. And strength?
Strength is 5.
Okay, and
Toughness.
6 is a mortal wound.
Yeah. Toughness?
5.
So,
4s.
mortal wound. That is 2, 4, 6,
He's
8
dead.
mortal wounds.
He is dead. Dead, I tell you. Okay, so no point in you putting a wound marker.
Yeah.
Should have waited a bit. And that's him dead. Okay, so they're piling in into the other Gene Stealers. Now, I would have fight back here first, right?
Yes.
Because it would be my turn. So I'm quickly going to do that before we move on to the other side.
Yeah, can do.
If you don't mind. I know it's out of sequence, but it is the best way to do it for me. Let's hold in the camera.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 3s. I'm going to go into the unit, obviously, that hasn't attacked yet. And that's very bad. Just hit with 2. And having, 1 wound, because it's toughness 3.
Failed.
No, fail, and fail. So 1 more less they're attacking at least.
Yep.
And now we go on to the other side, because it's a very important role here.
Yeah.
So let's move on to this side. You're going with the robot first?
Yeah, this is the robot first.
Okay, how many attacks does he have?
He has 4 attacks.
Hitting on 4s?
Hitting him forward, yeah.
Okay. That's good, I like that.
I get reroll 1s from the Dominus.
Okay.
Reroll 1 from Mars as well.
Okay.
So
Okay,
2
1
hits.
more.
Strength 10.
Yep.
So 3s. 2.
2 wounds.
Minus 3.
Minus 3. Okay, so 5 ups. Plus 1.
3 damage.
3 damage. Don't pass
Oh.
any. Down to 2. I think.
Priest can do it.
Yes, he can, and he is damaged.
Status.
I think the data fist. I think the fist is damaged too.
Yeah, it's flat damage too.
Yeah. How many attacks?
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Hitting on
3s, which goes to 4s.
because of the -1. Perfect.
And I get
Okay.
reroll 1 for Mars.
Yep. That's
He
a
hits.
hit. 4s to wounds.
4s. Come on.
Is it 4s or is it?
Yeah.
It would be 5 anyway. What's the minus?
Minus 3.
Okay, -3. I need to pass this. That's
Oh,
a 3. I'm going
damage.
to have to reroll this with my CP.
Well,
Now,
it's damage too, so you could make a feel no pain and survive.
1. No, I need to pass 2 at least, right?
But no, done 2
Ah,
damage.
yes, 2
So you
damage,
got 2
right.
wounds.
Yeah, I won't. Look, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I basically want the 2 CP for single-minded annihilation, so my Hive Guard fire twice,
Yeah.
which is very important. So I'm going to risk it for Biscuit. I'm just going to go for the Catalyst and hope for the best. Last one! Oh my god, he's still alive! Okay, down to 1 wound remaining. Let me see how many attacks I've got now, and we'll catch you back in a second. Before the end of Chris's turn, we do have to do these 4 Electro Priests going into those 2 last remaining Gene Stealers.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here.
So hit on 3s.
Probably gone, just because of those 6s. He just
The
needs
Mars.
He just needs 1 6 for them to be gone. Ooh,
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, there is 2 guys.
Yep.
Hoping for 5 here.
I need to kill these guys.
Yes, 1-5. That means that I do get that objective. Because
Yeah.
obviously the Swarmlord is within 12 inches, so they do have their sign-ups there. 1 is removed. Wow! That's
I
game
was not
changing.
expecting that, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that either, but I'm happy. Okay, so 6 attacks now coming from the Herodule. I'm going to go all his attacks into that last robot. I am hitting on 5s. And I reroll 1s. That's 3 hits for now. Okay, 3 hits is good. I can't complain. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
What's the minus?
Minus is 3.
Cool. So I got 5 up saves.
Okay.
So he's got 2 up armor still.
1 goes through.
Yep.
How many wounds does he have?
6.
6. So if I get a 5 and a 6 in this dice, he is dead.
And he explodes and he's going to kill you.
Yo, that would be epic. I'll actually shake my hand if I could choose that. So. Oh, he's down to 1 wound remaining. Unless I reroll. Can I reroll this damage? Yeah.
Yeah, you can reroll damage.
I need that 2 CP. Let's not go back to that. Okay. So, not the best of turns again from Chris. He has done some damage, but not as much damage as he needed to do. So yeah, on to my turn 2 coming up next. Movement now finished for Hive Fleet Titan. Quickly go through it. So Swarmlord has moved up and will be moving again by himself in the movement phase. A bit of movement and advancing from this Broodlord, which is my Warlord. So I did move an extra 10 just in case I need to charge anything there. I know it's a bit of chaotic if I go in because you'd probably die in return, but if I can remove one of those units from play, it would be quite good. These warriors have moved up now to try and shoot as many guns as possible into those rangers, and that's about it. He still survived. He's staying in combat because he can shoot his flamer. So I'm happy to just leave him. No reserves coming in yet. They're all staying. And with that said, we can do the psychic phase. We're going to start off with the Resonance Barb Warlord. He's going to do a Symbio Storm into this. Is it the extra coin?
Is he line of sight for it?
I actually have to check that.
Yeah, because if so, you can't
Yeah,
go on the.
I've got the book here. We can quickly check. Let's quickly check. Instead of cutting off. So, this on the last page. Oh, making a mess here. Warp Charge 6. It manifests. Select one friendly unit within 12 inches of this cycle. So it just has to be within. So I'm going to go with the Hive Guard. So they'll explode on 6s.
Nice.
Instead of doing it on him. And then, with that said, let's do the Smite first. So needing a 5.
Yay!
Failed. I'm not going to re-roll that, obviously. I get a +1 actually, so it's not.
No, it's still a double.
It's still a double 1, right? So D3 more wounds is 1. Perfect. And then I'm going to go Symbio Storm, which is a pass on the roll of a 6.
Yeah.
So that's pass. We move on to the Swarmlord, smiting the closest target, which is the Dune Rider. That's a pass. D3 is 2, down to 4. And then he's going to Catalyst himself. Is a pass. I needed Catalyst on that.
Yep.
Okay, so that's it. That's all the psychic phase done. Let's go and shoot a bit. Oh, obviously I did forget that obviously that Genestealer had just enough movement to actually fall back out of there. So with that said, on to some tuning. We're going to start on this side with the Scythed Herodule. So 3d6 going into the last wounded robots. And that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, here we go. Wounding strength 6, so 5s. Okay, 3 go through.
-2, right?
-2, yes.
So I could take 4 of armor saves.
Okay, but you do want to do the mortal wounds.
Or I could take 5 of vulnerable saves and on a 6 bounce one back and kill you.
Fair enough. I do not have Catalyst. It's your choice. Do you want to survive or do you want to... If you survive, you go first, right? Attack first, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm going to take you with me.
Okay.
It's funny. So 5 up involves.
Oh! Okay, does it explode at least? Oh! It does explode. So is it? I think it's 1 mortal wound. I think. So we'll let Chris check. Obviously, we'll remove this model because I do not have a save against it, and we knew this was going to happen. We'll check the mortal wounds and we'll catch. Okay, after checking, it's just 1 mortal wound for both characters in our side. Just get a wound removed. We move on to here. We're going to start with the first exocrine. Obviously, he didn't move. So he's still hitting on 3s and firing twice. He's going to go into this Dune Crawler. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Okay. And wounding on 4s. Is your toughness 7 or 6?
Toughness 7.
Okay. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds minus...
-3.
So 5 up. 2 go through. 2
go through. Damage to a pop. And then we rinse and repeat. Fire again. Hitting on 3s. All hits. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Oh, 1 goes through. Okay, so he does survive. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna try and finish. I can put one of the Hive Guards. I'm not worried about that. He's gonna fire his Venom Cannon into last raider. Rerolling 1s.
So that's 1 shot, isn't it?
Oh yes, fails, rerolls into a 2. Okay, not good. We move on to here. I'm going to split fire. I'm going to split. One of them is going to go into him with the 3 shots, and then the rest is going to go into those rangers. So this going into the rider. 3 hits, strength 4, 4's 2 wounds, 3's 2 wounds. Is it toughness 3 still on the hound? I think it gets +1 to wound, right?
I think it was strength 4, toughness 3.
Okay. Anyway, it's 1 wound at least.
Yeah.
No AP anyway.
Dragoons, raiders, toughness 4.
Yes.
So 1.
So just 1 wound.
3 up armor.
Okay.
No.
Oh, that's a 1. So he is removed from play, and then the rest are going to go into the ranger. So first one, 2 hits, 1 wound, no minus, and you do get +1 to your cover save.
Yeah.
So 3 ups.
+1 to cover, and then they get my
What do you get?
+1 to the save as well. I think from the
Okay. Can you always?
rangers. Yeah.
Okay. So is it a 2+?
I'm just double checking that it's
Okay.
not.
We'll let you check. We'll check 2 up saves. Sorry for checking so much, but there's a lot in that book, and we just want to make sure we get it right. So that's fine. And then the venom cannon is 3 shots because it is blast. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, 2 hits, strength 8, 2's 2 wounds, 2 wounds, -2.
So 4s. Hey.
Oh, save, nice. Okay, so that's done. That's done. All is left is on this side of the table now. So I'm going to start off with this venom cannon, and he's going to fire into your newly flown into the battlefield guy. So
Number of shots.
is it? Yeah, because there's no 6, right?
Yeah.
So number of shots first is 1, hitting on 4s, fails. And then we move on to this 6 crime. He's going to shoot first volley into. First volley will go into them.
Okay.
Okay. So 6 shots first, hitting on 3s. 2 from Biostorm. Ah no, they don't have Biostorm.
You failed it.
Did I fail it? Wasn't that the smite? I think that was the smite. That's why I didn't
Yeah,
roll
it was
the
a
ones.
smite, yeah.
The other one passed.
Yeah, true.
1 failed. And what's your strength? Toughness, sorry?
Toughness 3.
So 4 wounds.
4 wounds. 4 up and bundle saves.
Failed 2, and these are damage 2.
So I've got these 2 at a time. First one is dead. Second one is dead.
Okay, so 2 dead, and then the second volley is going to go into him as well. Yeah, I need to remove as many as possible. So hitting on 3s, full hits.
And there's the 6 there as well.
Yeah, but I don't get the. It's on the Hive guard that I did it. 4 more.
4 again. 4 ups.
Okay,
2 again.
Yeah, damage 2.
First one is dead. Second one
Yes,
is dead.
Okay, so 4 removed. I'm happy with that. Before I forget, I will be moving again with the Hive Tyrants onto your Doom Caller, so that's another 9, so he's basically there. And then we go on to the Hive Guards. First round is going to go, 1 is going to try and finish that Destroyer.
Yep.
2 are going to go and try and finish off him. 2 are going to try and finish off him. And 1 of them is going to go into here. We're going to do that.
Into the unit with the 4 up in front, say the unit with the 5 up.
Into the 4 up. Yeah, 4 up.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 into 1 vehicle, 2 into the other Doom Caller, that's 8. 2 into the Destroyer, and 2 into the Electro Priests.
Yep.
We're going to try that for first start. So, Doom Caller first. Oh, Doom Caller. Yeah, Doom Caller first. That's 2 extra hits because of the 6s, and these are that's a fail, right? Yeah. Wounding on 3s.
Strength 8.
Strength 8, yeah. So 3 wounds, -2.
That's 2. So he's got 2 arm save.
Okay.
So 4 ups.
Wow. Okay. See how it is. He has a 2 up because of the
Doctrina,
but I ignore cover.
Yeah, it's just +1 to my armor.
Okay, let's check. Okay, next 4 into the Dune Rider. Rerolling 1s, and that's 3 extra shots. No, it's just on 6s on this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
We don't have so many rules everywhere. 3's 2 wounds, 3 wounds, -2.
-2, so 4 up saves again.
Yep.
No, he's well dead.
I can fail it,
True.
but I don't. So does he explode?
We shall find out.
Yes,
He
it
does.
does. Okay.
Now
So this is interesting. We have to check again what the range is, but I think that Gene Stealer's dead. Okay, we're back again. More rules checking. So
we'll get there by the end of it.
Yeah, D3 mortal wounds.
Yep. So measured.
Yep.
So he's in. He takes the big 3.
I do have catalyst on him. I do +1, so
He's
down to 10. Perfect. And then we've got this unit.
So do this unit first. Takes 3.
So fire-ups.
2 of these die.
And then the third and final unit, please.
Well, I dropped that one. That doesn't count.
It's
2. One of them does.
One more dead. Okay.
So
Big
the
explosion.
Enginseer died as well.
Yeah, the Enginseer just removed. It doesn't have catalyst, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, so that's the first volley. And I did still have 2 going into the Destroyer.
Correct.
Which we'll do now. Hitting on 3s. 3 rolling 1s. And wounding on 3s. Because of his toughness. High toughness. -2.
Yeah.
So failed. You needed a 4, right? Because he gets the +1 as well to armor?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
So it's just 4 up armor. So damage?
D3 is 2.
So
Right, finally removed. And then the last 2 shots go into this unit here. 1 hit, and that's an extra hit there.
Reroll 1.
And then reroll that 1 into a 4, which is a hit.
Choose to wound.
Choose 2, 3 wounds.
This is into the 4-up involves, right?
Yes.
So 4-ups. They're fine.
Passed again. Okay. And then obviously I do have my 2 CP, so I will shoot again with them. I'll put 2 into him.
Yep.
I'll put the rest. All the rest will go into these guys.
Okay.
Take them off. I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so 2 are going to go into Pigeon Caller. Come on, man. 1 wound remaining. So hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, and again an extra hit there for that 6, and wounding 3s. 3 wounds. Chris?
3 wounds?
Yeah.
Triple 4.
No, that does explode. Just going off the table. Does it explode?
Nope.
No. Okay, so Dream Caller off the table finally after a lot of shooting into it. And then we've got 8 shots going into your newly deep striked guys, which is 8 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and I do get an extra hit, so that's 8 wounds. Choose to wound, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds at -2.
So I've got 5 up saves either way.
Okay. Wow, that's a good roll.
3 go through.
3 go through. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
You roll these 1 at a time.
Yep. That's 1 dead. It's 2 dead. And that's 3 dead.
Childish.
Huh?
Childish.
Childish. Yeah, you did do a lot of saves, so you can't really complain about that. Give you 1 of your dice back. And that is all my shooting. He shot. Did he shoot?
Yeah, he shot.
He shot it then and failed, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all my shooting. Did these guys shoot? Yes, right?
Yeah.
They did that and that and failed. Okay, so quick charges.
Yep.
Swarmlords going into your Doom Caller.
Yep.
A double 6.
Straight in?
Straight in, and this Broodlord is going to go into them. And he's in as well. Okay, so with that said, on to the fight phase. Starting off with the Broodlord first, hitting on 2s. All hits. And wounding on strength is 6.
So 2s.
2s to wound. Rerolling. Okay, so these are damage 3.
Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does.
Yes, because
damage
of your
3
female pain. Yes. So
True.
these first 4-ups. Fail 1, that's damage 3. Okay, so 1's dead. And then 3 at -3. All failed, D3 each. So first one is 2. He's dead. Second one is just 1.
He's alive.
And third one is 3.
Nope, he's dead.
No, he's dead as well. So 2 remaining on there. And that's about
Well, you got your Swarmlord fighting.
Yeah, I would have moved onto the
Yeah.
A bit onto the objective. And then we've got the Swarmlords. Let's see if he's a bit more awake than
See
before.
if he can redeem himself.
Wow, hitting on how many wounds has he got left? 7, right?
7.
Okay, hitting on 2s.
3s. Yeah, the -1 to hit from the
You have it?
tentacles.
Okay,
Which we should have done up there actually, but too late now. My own fault.
Okay, hitting on 3s. That's 3 misses.
That's helped.
It did get 1s, which nothing would have stopped that. and then wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 wounds only.
-3. Also 5 ups.
Okay, damaged 3 each. So down to 1, and then the tail is a hit. Is a wound.
No.
Is a fail. Whoa.
Doesn't matter, he's only got 1 wound left.
Okay.
Explodes.
Yes, he does.
God damn it!
Stop exploding.
I assume it's D3 in this one.
Yes. Let's quickly check and we'll do the rolls straight away.
Explodes, yeah, D3 mortal wounds.
D3, okay.
So, on your guy, takes 1.
1. Feel no pain. Is a pass, so I'm fine.
On Cawl,
Is
takes
2.
2. And on the Enginseer,
3.
3.
So I think he's down to 1, isn't
Yeah,
he?
I think so.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll stay where I am.
Just fight back.
Sorry?
Fighting back?
Yeah, just do that and we'll finish off the turn.
So, hitting on 3s. With a reroll for Mars.
Yep.
3 hits. Come on, give me some 6s.
No, 1 wound only, right?
Yeah, shrunk 5.
Yeah.
So just 1.
1 wound.
-2.
-2. Is a pass. Perfect.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so, okay turn, I guess. Do you have to do a leadership there?
Yes, I will have to because I've lost 8 of them.
Yes. So...
Let's see what I get. Doesn't matter, that's a fail.
1 goes away, and then 1 or 2 they run away. No, he's fine. Okay, so 1 left there. Do they have to do 1?
They took, what, 2 is it? 3? I think 2 died from there.
You can't count, because that's everything that's died, right? 1, 2,
2
3,
died
4,
from there
5,
because there
6,
was
7,
4
8,
left.
8, 9, so 3 died. 3 have died.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, must have done.
Yeah, 3 died. Okay.
That's a 2, so they're fine.
Okay.
And on the sterilizers.
Okay, last one.
They're leadership 7.
Okay, so 3
leadership 8 because they got a data set, I think. No, they don't.
Okay.
So.
Nope, they run away.
So
1 runs away and 1 stays. Perfect. Okay, I believe that's the end of turn 2 now.
I think that's about game as well.
Maybe.
We'll do one more turn at least.
Yes, and see how it stands after that. We'll count up some points, do your movements, all the admin again for your command phase, and we'll catch you back after that. Turn 3 now for the Adeptus Mechanicus. I'll quickly run through what's actually happening in the moving phase. So everything's now on the table. We've got the Vanguard coming in from Tactical Reserve. He's moved up and will be deploying Scramblers for his last deployment, meaning you do get 10 points.
Yep.
They've just shuffled up. And then basically here we've just shuffled up to get into line of sight and key positions. And then basically again shuffling up to get into combat because he needs to try his best to take him out. Now, points wise, we are
35 to 30?
Yeah, and I haven't scored my primary.
45 to 30.
Yeah, now you will get your deploy scramblers, but I'm going to get my deploy scramblers this game for sure. So, yeah, let's see what you can do. Command phase, obviously, he's given full rerolls to himself. For Cawl.
It's only core stuff, isn't
it? Is it just core? Is it himself, like a chapter master?
There's only core stuff.
Okay, so he can't do it to anybody?
Nope.
Okay, I'm happy. Yeah. And then, what else are you doing?
Stuff's healed itself up. Like he's back to 4 wounds. He's healed himself 1.
Yep.
That's about it.
There's no point in doing any of
not doing any Doctriners.
Okay.
But the Canticon I'm taking is Chant of the Remorseless Fist, which is +1 strength in combat.
Perfect. Okay, might as well, right? Might as well. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So with that said, no psychic powers. Let's go straight on to shooting. Starting on this side of the battlefield, we've got the 3 destroyers overcharging, trying to remove these warriors from that position, basically. They are on the objective as well, so might as well. You doing here? Yeah.
Okay, so number of shots.
Nice.
13
That's
shots.
13. It's a good amount of shots, but he is overcharging, so he doesn't want any ones. You do reroll ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dominus is there, so.
Perfect. Do you have to do it separately?
No,
then?
because now it's just each roll of 1 does a mortal wound.
Oh, mortal wound
unit,
instead. Okay, that's not bad at all.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah, rerolling 1s.
Reroll the 1s, and I'll reroll 1 then for Mars as well.
Yep.
So,
okay, remove all those dice.
That's not bad.
And then strength is 8, right?
Yep.
Toughness is 4, so you're wounding on 2s. Okay. And
-3.
-3. So I am in cover, so 6s. No, so that's 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. Bye bye, Mr. Warriors. that makes the game a bit quicker because it means the Rangers can't actually shoot anything.
Nope.
So
And that character.
yeah, we move on to
Let's do
this
the
side,
Vanguard.
right? Vanguards, which are here, and I do want to tell you guys that there is a unit of Vanguards hiding away behind that building. He's basically there to get those points, and it is crucial to get those primary points. So Vanguard firing into that lonely world. Okay.
Let's overcharge the plasma to start with.
Okay.
So he's hit on 3s, both hit.
Yeah.
Wound on 2s. Just one goes through.
Just one goes through. Minus
3.
Okay, so go straight through. Damage is 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 left on him.
Then I've got 3 uranium carbines.
Okay.
So again, hit on 3s. And I get to reroll 1 for Mars.
Perfect.
And strength 3, so 5s.
Oh, okay, not what you wanted. Now,
Time dice as well.
anything else?
Characters down here.
Okay,
Basically.
a couple of shots from here. Let's move this way so some of the viewers can see what's actually happening here.
So let's do Cawl with his solar atomizer first.
Okay,
D3 shots.
here's 3.
He hits on 2s.
4 hits.
Strength 10.
Here's 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Okay,
Minus 4.
minus 4. So 4 ups. Fail both. Do not have any CP.
Because you're in half range, these are D3 plus 3 damage each.
Wow, okay.
So 6, 12 wounds.
Oh no! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wasn't expecting this at all. 5 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passed. 2, 4, 6, 7, 3 left on him. Wow, what a shock that has been. Let's move on to him, right? Or does he have no shots?
No, he's just got that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So is it a bolt pistol from him?
It is a Mechanicus pistol.
Okay.
So 2 shots. Hit on 3s.
Okay.
Strength 4. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Minus 2.
1 goes through. Damage?
1.
Damage 1. Okay, so 5 up. Because of Catalyst. And it's a save. Okay, so he stays on 3 at least.
I'm happy. It's likely I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, I know. Crazy. And it's good that I had Catalyst on him. That's changed that a lot.
He would have killed him outright otherwise.
It would. So that finishes off the shooting phase. Let's carry on, right? Have you got the... Do you want to carry on straight into
charging?
Straight into charges? Yeah. So that unit is obviously going to go into the Warlords.
They're not going anywhere special.
Yep. Just moving up. And they can just go in.
Yeah. So you can probably move around a little bit.
Okay.
And those Vanguard are going into your last warrior.
Perfect. So you need the 9?
Yep. Nope.
That's a 6, so they do not go in.
CP reroll.
Okay.
Nope.
No. Okay, so that was your free CPU reroll.
Just
for
because
this 10.
at least that way could have gone the objective and taken it off you.
Yeah. Okay, so with that said, let's do
Combat.
5 phase. Yeah, we'll count up some dice, look at the stats again, make sure everything's right, and catch back to the 5 phase. Starting off with the most important fight, I just can't wait for it. Yeah. So I just want to see what happens here. So Cawl going in. Let's do some space there. So Cawl going in first.
So he's got his Omniscient Axe.
Okay.
I think that's right. 4 attacks. Hits on 2s.
Nice. Wow, hits on 2s. Nice.
Yep. He's strength 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the...
Okay, these 2 wounds. Okay, 4 wounds go through.
Minus 2.
What's the damage on this?
2.
Okay, so 3 ups. 1 goes through. Damage is 2. So 5 ups. Both passed. Nice.
Like a Dendrite Hive.
Okay.
2d6 extra attacks. So 9.
9. Okay, so rolling high again. I think today is your day. And hitting on 2s again.
I mean, you say today's my day, but...
Okay, do you reroll anything? No.
Mars.
1, right?
Yep, 1 for Mars. And these are just strength user, so it'll be strength 6 now.
So 2 wounds.
Yep.
So you can't kill him.
No AP.
Okay, so 3 ups.
And damage 1.
1 goes in, and damage 1 for 5 up is a pass, so he does survive. Okay, we go into the Enginseer.
Yep. So he's got a mighty 2 attacks.
Okay, hitting on.
Well, he's got 1 attack with the servo arm.
Yep.
So it hits on 4s.
Okay.
Hits. Strength 8.
That doesn't wound. No CP to reroll that.
1 attack with the axe as well.
There's 2
Reroll
hits.
for Mars.
Hits.
Strength 6, 7. So wounds.
Wounds.
Minus 2.
That's a pass in the roll of a 6. I do have a 3 up in vulnerable save in combat. Okay,
So,
let's finish off the Broodlords probably. So the first, these are the ones that have charged, right?
These are the attacks that happen on the charge.
Okay.
No
No
mortal
mortal wounds.
Now the normal attacks, they hit with 3s. We're on 1 for Mars.
Okay.
These are strength 6 now, the wound with 3s.
2 wounds. Mortal wounds, right?
Yeah, so that's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. Can't do anything about that.
And 1 save.
And 1 save only?
Yeah, it does mortal wounds instead.
Doesn't. So how many damage?
4 damage total.
4 damage. So he's still alive.
God damn!
Nice. Just on 1. So this is 2 monsters now fighting back.
Where do you want to fight first?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
Why?
Because if you fight here first, then my other guy gets to attack you first.
Okay, but doesn't really. I won't attack there. You've already attacked. Don't try and mind games on me. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna put. I want to kill him, right? I want to kill him. I'm gonna go 3 and 3.
Okay.
I think that's fair. 3 onto the one that hasn't still attacked. 3 hits. Wounding on my strength is 6. Choose to wound. That's 3 wounds.
So these are 4 up and vulnerable saves. 1
goes through.
Yep. What's the damage?
We don't know because did I have any 6s? I don't think so, right? It's D3. Let's roll D3. Is 1.
Oh.
It's a fail. Okay. I hope there wasn't any 6s because I would have gone and rejected and failing about that. Okay, and the other 3 into the other 2. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. Okay, so this one's damage 3. So let's do it properly this time. So first one of the damage 3 is a pass, and then 2 at -3. Both fail. D3 damage. First one is 3.
He's dead.
Second one is 2. Oh, I'm so happy! Man, I finally killed those electro priests! Yes! Oh, that's a big celebration from me. Okay, here. I am gonna go 1 attack and this tail into him, and 5 attacks into Cawl. How many wounds does Cawl have?
8.
What's in his vulnerable save?
4 up.
4 up.
And he minuses 1 to damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go into him. 8 wounds, right?
Yep.
Okay, this would be an epic turn if I can kill him. Okay, 1 failed to hit, and 3 to wounds. 3 wounds. 1 mortal wound in addition. And you did heal. Did he heal himself up?
Yeah, he healed himself up.
Okay.
He's toughness 6, yeah.
Toughness 6. So 1 mortal wound.
Yep. So he's down to 7.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about that one?
Nothing. And then -1 damage, right, on these? So these are -3.
So -3.
So 4 up and vulnerable save.
Yep.
1 goes through. Damage 3 normally, damage 2.
Yep.
Okay, and then we've got 1 going into the Enginseer. That's a hit. That's a wound because I am strength. No, I am strength 6 now. What's your toughness?
Toughness 4.
So that's a fail. That's a fail. Let me check if the strength goes down.
Yeah.
I'm sure he goes down.
On 4s there as well.
Why is that? Because I'm just going to quickly check. I'm going to quickly check. So he is, he's down to strength 6 now and 4 attacks. Sorry very much. So let's start again, right? Let's start again with him. So sorry guys, let's quickly start again.
So you did all 4 into Cawl then, or?
All 4 into, same as before, So it would 5 into Cawl, hitting on.
Did you say you're down to 4 attacks though?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's why you're doing it.
Yes, sorry. So 4 attacks into
4
Cawl.
into him and the tail into him, yeah?
Yep. Hitting on 2 still, so that's 4. And 3's 2 wounds? Or was it 4? 4's 2 wounds. So 2 wounds. No mortal wounds this time. Okay, so damage 2 only on him.
Yep.
And now 1 attack into him. No attack into him. The tail.
Into the...
Fail. That's it. Finished. Finally got there as well. Sorry about that. Okay, that finishes off your turn.
Yeah.
Not the turn you wanted. Shall we count up some points?
Yeah, let's count points.
Okay.
We'll probably do your turn anyway.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. See you back in a second. Okay, I think it will be the final turn.
I think so.
Let's see how it goes anyway. We're going to play it out. I'm going to explain what's going to actually happen. And then I'll let Chris decide by the end of my turn what he wants to do, because it's basically game over, or as close to it as possible, unless I have an extremely bad turn. So they've come in on this side. They won't be deploying scramblers because the Hormagons on this side are basically deploying scramblers.
Termagants.
I was just testing you. They've come in from that side and will be deploying scramblers. Let's get these. I was just marking with these dice. So that's it. He's advanced up and going to try and finish off the what they call again? Vanguard inside. Do they still have the -1 damage? -1 toughness?
-1 strength down as well.
-1
strength and toughness to you.
Wow, okay, that's quite nice. So he's shuffled up just in case I have to charge into him. Hive Guard has stayed put, and he's had to shuffle up to its right to actually fire at that Enginseer. And as you can see, the Swarmlord has fallen back.
Chicken!
Because the Hive Guard are in range of the Cawl, and he's in range of the Enginseer.
It's meant to be like the best close combat monster in the game. He's falling back. He's running away.
I am very sorry. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to... He can't smite. He can't see anybody. Biostorm he can't do. I might as well do it on them. Biostorm. With extra hits. That's a pass. And I can't do anything with the Swarmlord because he's fallen back.
Yep.
So, straight on to shooting. 6 shots from this exocrine. Going into... I'm going to use the CP with him. So it acts as he hasn't moved. So he gets 6 and 6. So 6 into him first. Hitting on 3s.
Reroll 1s?
Reroll 1s because of Kronos. And 3s to 1s. Yeah, tough. Strength 7. Toughness 4. So 2 wounds at -3.
-3, so it's 5 up and vulnerable saves.
No,
Nope.
damage to a pop, so that's him dead.
Yep.
And that's him. He can't shoot anything else. He can't actually get line of sight onto Cawl because of that piece of terrain. So that's him done. Let's do him next. He's gonna shoot he's gonna shoot his venom cannon into him. 2 shots. 2 hits. 2 wounds. -2.
-2. Yep, that's him dead.
That's him dead because they do damage D3 anyway. So he's dead. Perfect. Good start. Good start. I'm happy with this. Next up, these warriors are going to go into him. So number of shots on the venom cannon is just 1. Fails to hits, and then 3 and 3 from the flesh boars. Hitting on 4s, but I get an extra 1 because of that 6 because of Symbiostorm. And what's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
3. So 4 wounds, no AP.
So 3 up saves. No, 4 ups. We still got 4 ups.
4.
3 dead.
Okay, 3 dead. 2 remaining on him. Next up, we move on to this side of the table. This exocrine just about sees through the gap onto the destroyers there. So first volley of shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, and wounding on 3s. 4 wounds at -3.
6 ups. 2 go through.
Okay, 1 dead. And then Vincent repeats. These 2s I do not like. And 3s to wound. 3 more wounds, sir. That's
dead.
another 1 dead. Perfect.
Him on 1 wound.
1 wound remaining, yes, sir. Because you have 6 up, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And then it's back to the Hive Guard. So, Hive Guard are gonna go... 2 of them... actually, everything's gonna go for Cawl.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna go for Cawl, yeah. Simple. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots. Do I have a -1 to hit or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. So, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Whoop. Okay, these and strength 8, toughness 7,
Toughness 6. Yeah.
toughness 6. So 3s to wounds. Obviously, I knew that was coming. 3 wounds.
-2.
-2, yeah.
So 4s. 2 go through.
2 go through. D3 damage. Here's 1 each.
Down to 4.
Okay. Nothing I can do there. Charges then. Gene Stealer. Broodlord going into your tank. He's in with a 6. And I might as well try and charge him into there. That's a fail because I do get a -2. And them into there. They're in.
don't they get -2 from the pipes as well?
Oh, maybe they do. What's that? 10. So yeah.
11.
Yeah, if they're on, I think they still get the -2. So that's a fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so Broodlords quickly.
I'm going to heroic intervene.
Yep. So Broodlords quickly, 6. 2 misses. And 2s. 4 wounds at -3. So they do have invulnerable save?
Yep.
6s,
right?
right?
I think, yeah.
I think everything has an invulnerable save.
Everything has invulnerable save, just some things have 5 up. No, he's got 6. Did you remember your -1 strength? So you'll be moving on 3s.
3s, okay.
Because you're in strength 5.
Still woundy.
Cool. You kill 3 of them.
3 deaths. Perfect. You attack back with 2.
Yeah. I'll attack back here first.
Okay. Hold first.
Yep.
That's the big one. How many wounds do I have left?
You have 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left.
And no catalyst this turn.
And no catalyst, no.
So hit on 2s. This is the axe. Reroll for Mars. No. These are strength 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the canticle. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-2, but you don't care about
that. 1 goes through.
It's down to 1.
Okay.
2d6 extra.
Yep.
Oh, that's 10 again.
That's a good one again. Okay, count some 10 dice.
Hit on 2s. That's a full house.
Very nice, yeah.
Strength 6.
3 is 2 wounds. No, 4 is 2 wounds. I go down to strength 6, yeah. So 3, right?
3 wounds. AP nothing, but damage 1.
That's him dead.
Yes.
Okay, so he takes down, Cawl does take down the Swarm Lord. Does he explode?
Probably.
No, he doesn't. Okay, that was death throws, by the way, not explode. Okay, so we remove him.
Yep.
You do have to attack back now with those guys.
Yep, there's no champion does anything different, so just 3 attacks back.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. The reroll for Mars. Strength 3.
So toughness is 6.
So
Toughness is 5, so 5s.
So it goes down to 4, but still
It's
5
still
to wound.
5s.
Nothing.
Nothing, double 1. Perfect. That finishes off my turn.
Morale for them. They're fine.
Perfect. And morale here as well.
True.
We
Fine.
lost 3. So 4,
Yeah,
5,
leadership
6,
7. So, yeah.
Perfect. That finishes off the 10. So what we do now is we count points, but I think it's game over,
Yeah,
right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's make sure. Let's count up some points. Obviously, we'll think about what's going to happen next turn, and we'll see if it's good enough to go ahead or just finish up the game. Okay, after a short chat, we have decided that it is a win for the Tyranids. Chris will briefly just explain what would happen.
I was ahead in points, but then he still has turn 4, turn 5 to score points.
Yes.
I'd score 15 for this turn.
Yeah.
That's basically all I'm going to score the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Not going to get more bring it downs. I can't get any more my mission specific one, like my Admech one. So.
And with my minimum scoring, I'm already past him in my turn, and I still have a full turn to actually carry on scoring.
Plus your turn 5, you'd score at the end of it. So
Exactly, so I would get those 15 points, definitely. So
Yeah.
a win to Hive Fleet Titan. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, the end of a game, a win to Hive Fleet Titan. So yeah, I'm gonna let's be serious about this. Like, my list was competitive. Like, I have been winning games with it. I have designed it for competitive play, or as competitive as NIDS can be. I know there's a couple of different lists for NIDS that perform really well. So, and it was your first debut with the new Codex. So as you saw, if you're still with us, it's a very complicated codex to
Lots of rules
start.
checking.
Lots of rules checking. We wanted to make sure we were getting things right. Little tweaks of ballistic skill, armor saves, which we wanted to make sure as well. We also got right.
They change it completely.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Yeah,
but when they just make little changes, they trick you.
Yeah, you have to be checking everything. So a really close game, really. Compared to what it should have been, right? Yeah. Still closing points at the end. We just had to be realistic and see where I would have been. I would have been 20 points over you or more by the end of the game. So there wasn't any point in carrying on, especially that you didn't have a lot of units still on the table. So yeah, talk about. I think it's down to, let's talk about the Adeptus Mechanicus. Everybody knows what NIDS do. You've seen what they've done today on the table. So let's talk about Adeptus Mechanicus. What have you thought of it?
They're good. Obviously, being Mars is good. Everything gets canticles, get that free reroll across
So
the
many
board.
rerolls, so many +1 to hits. There's some really juicy, what would you say? Some really juicy, how would you say it?
Combinations,
synergies. Yeah, synergies and combinations to do, which we'll see a lot of, right?
Yeah, I said getting the Marshal will help big time as well.
Yeah, which we are getting it painted.
Yep. I think next time more robots.
Yes, definitely.
Robots. Only taking 2 robots. Like,
yeah.
I said I just wanted to try a bit of everything out and
the list that you saw. Yeah, the list that you saw was a bit of everything to see how things performed. But robots are still very good. Obviously, they don't clamp down and do extra shots. But I still think that 3 units of 2 would be quite interesting to see, especially with fists on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd even tempted to run a big unit of 6.
Yeah.
Because that way is, as soon as you put the 3rd robot in the unit, Wrath of Mars costs 2 CP.
Okay.
So having a unit of 6, and then that way you can have 1 fist on each guy with 1 gun, 1 gun.
Okay, or split it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot more games anyway. We'll for sure have them on SM Plus next week anyway, fighting something else. And and sorry there's been a lot of like going back and checking, and obviously as you can see and you've probably heard by now, it's a very difficult codex to get started with. So I think we've done quite well.
It's my first 9th edition codex as well.
Nice, very
so
nice.
It's like remembering all the core stuff, and it is difficult.
It's
a headache.
It is a headache. Anyway, we've enjoyed the game. It's been quite cool. A lot of big things happening throughout the game, like good saves, things that I wasn't expecting. Like just thinking about it now, Cawl smashing that gun into my Swarmlord,
12 wounds,
removing so many wounds. It's good that I had Catalyst on them, and I'm also happy to see that Nids can still pull it off with an old codex. So I'm really looking forward to actually see what the new codex brings. And that's about it. Anything else you think we should mention? I think it's okay.
Apologise again
if I got anything wrong.
Please let me know if you spot anything.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be
your hundreds of eyes are better than my one pair.
Exactly. So there you have it. If you want more content, make sure you head over to smbattlereports.com, where we do have extra content on a weekly basis, both on battle reports, classic battle reports, and sit down and chats. You also get access to our Discord for free if you become a member or a patron. And with that said, that is us for today. We'll catch you back in the next one. Cheerio.